and today I decided to make a series in anticipation to my Freddie patterns launch. And in this series I'm going to show you just snippets of the process of sewing Freddie. And here in the first step I'm working on sewing the patch pocket for the jacket. I don't remember if I have made some videos of the well pocket with the flap. I'm going to have a look and see if I can find snippets of it, and then I will post it here later. I am going to speed this moment because it's a slow moment. You have to go slowly because it's a small piece, and also the curves are very tight, and you have to follow at 1 centimeter, 3/8 of an inch all around. And like I said, around these curves they are very tight and just take your time. Here's how the sewn pocket looks like, and here I'm turning the pocket right side out through the little hole that we leave at the center of the pocket. All these details, they are in the sewing instructions. I have not filmed here, but I actually trimmed around the pocket half of the width of the seam allowance and clipped the seam allowances as well. And all of this, like I mentioned, is going to be in the sewing instructions that you're going to get when the sewing pattern is out. Now, with all the love in the world, you're going to press the pocket through the right side of the lining, and you're going to push the seam allowances towards the side of the lining, because you're not supposed to have the lining showing on the right side. The pocket looks like. You can see there's like a millimeter or two all around the pocket where the outside pocket in the main fabric is showing. Now we're going to use a slip stitch, and we're going to close the pocket opening that we used to turn the pocket right side out, and we use a slip stitch here. To slip stitch the pocket opening, I'm going to use one single strand of thread with a knot on one end, and then I anchor the knot towards the inside of the lining. And then after we have sewn the pocket opening, we place the patch pocket on the front of the jacket, and I'm going to pad stitch the pocket in place, just maybe 1 centimeter, 3/8 of an inch distance from the edge, also with one strand of thread. This time I don't knot the thread because this is a temporary stitch and it's going to be removed as soon as I finish sewing the pocket. Here I'm slip stitching the pocket all around with a matching thread, and these are very small stitches and they are not visible to the outside. Basically the thread travels all the time either through the pocket or through the jacket, and they, like I said, very small stitches of matching thread, a single thread ideally, and you go slowly and just enjoy the process. Maybe use a thimble as well, because I know I was one of these people that did not want to use a thimble. I thought it was, a waste of time. It doesn't feel natural to me. You know what? I got so used to a thimble now that I can't even hold a needle without a thimble. Just to hold. I don't even need to sew. I can't sew without a thimble now. Just need to find a thimble that's comfortable to you. I want to show you how I do the slip stitch on the pocket. So basically, you go into the jacket fabric and do like a tiny stitch, and you come back up, and then through the same hole you go on the pocket, travel a little bit into the pocket, about 3 millimeters, 2-3 millimeters, and then you get your thread stuck, and then into the jacket again, about 1 or 2 millimeters. Oops. Jacket, 1 or 2 millimeters, come back up, and then you go into the pocket through the same hole of the stitching you came out before, like this one. You travel through the pocket about 2 or 3 millimeters, ideally 2, and then you pull. Go back into the jacket, catch 1 or 2 millimeters, come back up, and through the same hole on the pocket, you go into it again, travel 2 millimeters and out. And every time you pull the thread, so it's tight, basically. Then now again into the jacket, 2 millimeters, and then out. This is Bella from the future voice-overing. You might be asking yourselves, oh, I can't see the stitchings. I don't know what you're doing. Couldn't you have done on a contrasting thread? No, I couldn't. You're not supposed to see the stitches. I know you're learning, but you know what? Learn with the right tools, because that will make your life easier. If I do with contrasting stitches, what's the point of doing the stitches at all? The wrong side of the fabric. And you shouldn't be able to see the lining as well here. Okay, so that's it with the pocket. Now you can remove all the pad stitchings and the markings on the front that were related to the pocket. And you can press through the wrong side and right side of the fabric. Remember, if you are pressing through the right side, use a cloth. And I'll come back later. Bye!